right? And that's one of the challenges of sort of doing and leading innovation. So yeah, a pilot's a collection of many prototypes asked all at once that could get you fired. In the case of our friend Air here, it could get him really in trouble with like his credit card company or anything else. But this is a guy, Air Muir. He's a delightful guy, former research scientist, former consultant, lifelong vegetarian, a former business school student. And he had this idea coming out of business school that he wanted to start a business. And he wanted to start a business that was about delivering healthy, sustainable, kind of farm-to-table food, right? And maybe I'd do a restaurant. That's what Air sort of thought to himself. Maybe I'll do a restaurant. But his research scientist background wouldn't let him just create a restaurant, because if it succeeded or if it failed, he wouldn't really know why that was the case. So he wanted to take an intermediate step, and so he created something, this idea around Clover Food Labs, right? And it's this truck, right? And everyone's doing the truck thing these days. Air was, on the bleeding edge of doing the truck thing when he did it. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal in Cambridge. What's amazing if you get a chance to check out his site, is how Air is constantly asking questions in his business. He's constantly coming up with new ideas. He's sharing those ideas. He's prototyping those ideas. He's putting them out into the world. Like, he is living in beta in his business, right? So much so, like, that's the menu. That's a whiteboard, right, in the menu itself. And he's changing that menu, and he's tweaking that menu all the time. Something didn't work yesterday, that's okay, I'm going to try something new tomorrow. There's a post on the blog where he actually is deciding which paycheck service provider to use. The poor paycheck sales guys show up and start selling him on it, right? And he's like taking pictures and he's like making them an experiment, right? There's another post a little bit